Hello, everyone. Welcome to Words Have Power. I'm Shelley. Trying to see if the sound is working. Hey, Snoop. Y'all can hear the rain? That's great. Hey, Aaron. How you doing? Okay, that is working. Ow. All right, let me see if this sounds better. Okay, I think so. I'm not sure. Hey, Shermare. I hope things went okay for you today, Shermare. So today, baby girl has been all about me giving all of her my undivided attention. Just so y'all know, we're in the throes of the terrible threes, which really isn't all that bad with her. Hey, Cindy Lou, how you doing? Okay, let me share the things. Wait, I gotta. Yep. Okay. Of course, it rained for a little bit, then it weather got better. Then right as I start to stream, it starts raining again. Because why not? Right? Oh, YouTube. YouTube is so weird. Let me go over here. I love seeing that. It is funny. And I have that set up right on. How's everybody doing today? Hopefully, it will. Sometime this century would be great. What is even happening? Hey, JJ. So the internet is running really slow or something for me right now? It's great. It's wonderful. Perfect timing. Yep. So Josh's stream was good. It's actually a really important topic to talk about. Sexism in the workplace. I mean, that's not the one I wanted. What? Snoop Medic says, I'm worn out. Day shift is breaking me down. Okay, whiny time is done. I mean, it's hard when you go from night shift to day shift or vice versa. It's hard. What? Okay. I don't know what's going on with Twitter. I'm trying to share this on Twitter. Not working. Okay. F you then. I'm only like marginally tolerate social media, so try to share it here maybe. How do you even wait? No, I don't understand. Uh, don't understand this one. Not even gonna bother with it. Alrighty, there's been a lot going on, huh? There has been a lot. Hey, Bad Art, how you doing? What's up? Why is it not letting me bite me? Alrighty. So there's been a lot going on. I was yelled at by Elsa for uh, not letting her know what palettes I'm wearing. Oh, update. Elsa is, she is gathering up a makeup collection. So that is awesome. Oh no, Shamir. Okay, so my house is no longer my own after a year and a half of slacking off. And let me tell you, a superhero hurts just as much as a Lego when stepped on. Can confirm. Yes. All right, so today I am wearing eyeshadow from this palette, Bye Bye Birdie. Color Pop, of course, right? Um, it's got all the purples. I love purple. I do. I love purple. Bad Art asks, who is Elsa? Elsa has been a very, very much long-term subscriber, um, one of the OGs, and she got out of a DV situation where she was not allowed to wear makeup. It was forced defeminization. I can't go into like too much detail, but that's part of the reason. She is part of the reason I talk about the makeup I'm wearing, right? For her, because she wasn't allowed to buy makeup or wear red lipstick. There we go with that red lipstick, man. Um, she wasn't allowed to wear clothing she wanted to wear or her hair the way she wanted to wear it, whatever. It was forced defeminization. Um, so that was a significant part of the abuse for her because she was very much into makeup and doing her hair and fashion and all of that. Can't go very much into that either, but she's getting back on track. She's restarting her makeup collection. I'm a little bit jealous. Her sister bought her the Hindash palette. I'm jealous. um, I want that palette. That is, I don't know if I could use it, but man, that thing is just a thing of beauty. Makes my OCD so happy. Uh, but yeah, she's getting her makeup collection back together. And I guess one of the first palettes that she got was the Fade into Hue palette that I'm always showing. Here, I'll show you. Um, she loves blue eyeshadow. So I used to, if you look at some of the old streams, I would show her this palette just to kind of keep her morale up and keep her, focused on something she could get at some point. This is the Fade into Hue palette, and it's a rainbow palette. And look at all that blue, purple, all the beautiful colors, right? So yeah, I used to hold this up for her and show it to her just to, as a yes, someday you will have this too. you know. So yeah, she's doing really good. That's Elsa. I don't say her real name. I started calling her Elsa because she loves the color blue, like blue eyeshadow and all that. So yeah. Um, Alrighty, so today we're going to be talking about a subject that I think is really important to point out and take seriously and talk about, um, especially when it comes to narcissists and how they will behave and parts of the abuse they will get into. And you don't have to be in a relationship with a narcissist to have them affect you in a negative way. We're going to get to that. It could be a content creator on YouTube, um, for example. Uh, okay, let me check on Baby Go right quick, and I will be right with you. Yes, trigger warning, but we're not going to go into a lot of detail. We're going to talk about something that really irritates me, and it irritates a lot of you out there too. You just don't know what to call it. So now we're going to talk about what you call it. And I'm not going to charge you for it. Okay. And yes, thank you, Snoop, National Domestic Violence Hotline. That number is 1-800-799-SAFE, SAFE. Twitter when it works, right? Mm. Okay. All right. So if you saw the title of this, then you kind of have an idea for what I'm going to be talking about. Um, this is basically more foundation work for upcoming episodes, and it's kind of important to be able to spot this. And once you get to the point where you spot it easily for yourself, you'll spot it with other people doing the same thing, right? All right. So you have the hero victim complex. What is that? So let's pull out a hypothetical. You've got an abuser who does all the things we talked about, uh, points of abuse to a victim, right? And when they're called out on it, when they are forced to face that, they panic within themselves. They panic. They don't want to admit what they're doing. They know what they're doing. They know in their mind. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they don't want to uh, have to deal with any consequences, and they don't want to have to change themselves or grow as a human being. So what they'll do is um, they will try to frame things like they came in and they saved the day for that, their SO, their friend, whoever it is. They helped them. They did so much for them. They were there for them and made things so much better. But then that person just didn't respect them and hurt them and did all kinds of bad, horrible things. It's the typical all my exes are evil thing. I was such a good guy or a good person, but all my exes were evil. That's the hero victim complex. But that can apply in different areas. We're not just talking about situations with an SO, right? An abusive SO. Um, it can be a parent who does this sort of thing, a sibling, a friend, a coworker, a manager. It can be a YouTuber. So let's consider a YouTuber who gets access to an SA file or an R file from the police and then reads that online, trying to point out any inaccuracies there might be in that, right? It's wrong. They know it's the wrong thing to do. They shouldn't be doing that, but they're going to do it anyway. They need an excuse. When they're called out for their bad behavior, they need an excuse. What excuse are they going to come up with? Well, one creator will say, well, all these, I'm not even going to repeat that person's words. I'll just say horrible women who are doing all these horrible things. If she's going to do all these horrible things, then I'm going to read her essay report. What? So, but then a different content creator um, decides that they are going to come to the rescue of a law enforcement officer who has a union and union attorneys helping him. That is a very clear case of hero-victim complex. You're going to come to the rescue of a law enforcement officer by getting the R file of an alleged R victim and read it publicly online for everyone to see when it's not supposed to be read for entertainment purposes at all. And YouTube is what? Entertainment. Wow. And you're doing all of this to pick apart the R to see where this person might have lied or whatever. You don't just read the portions that involve the law enforcement officer, you read the portions that involve other things as well. You just wanted to read the whole thing, and you did. And then you needed an excuse to make it okay. So then you're going to come to the rescue of the law enforcement officer, compiling all kinds of materials to send to the police department, starting to look a lot obsessive and creepy, starting to look rather stalker-ish. Okay, so the officer just became a useful tool to make the initial behavior okay. The initial behavior being basically obsessive compiling of information about this person, and then the R file and all this and that. But you have to rescue the cop because cops are, weak individuals who, what? Can't look after themselves? What? Wait, what? Wow, okay. All right, so that is the hero-victim complex. What you saw there, what you witnessed there was the hero-victim complex. Now, that person's never going to say that. None of these people will ever admit that, face that, say that, accept it. They will bitch and whine. They will become the victim again. They're always the victim. Especially if it's something that they're doing something and people don't like it, well, then they're going to up their game on the victimhood as much as they can. The initial alleged R victim did something similar, read an R report from another victim and acted like that was okay to do. That was fine. And then, became butthurt when people called her out. And yet again was whining. And there again, you have another hero-victim complex. There's a lot of that running around on YouTube. There is a lot of that. It is ridiculous. Hey, Nikki. Hey, Callie. How you doing? What's up? So part of the reason I'm just jumping into this is because I'm going to be talking about a lot of shit. And I'm not just doing this just to point out, bad behavior of certain people. I seen the comments on something. I'm not going to say the name. Wait, what? You're going to have to type that again and break it down for me further? I can't believe what I'm reading right now. Wait, what? What? That... Okay, so there's this thing called a slippery slope. We're going to talk about this. In legal terms, a slippery slope is when you allow one thing to happen, then that can have a snowball effect. It becomes a slippery slope. And more people, more and more situations will happen because of that. In other words, you're setting a precedent, right? So when one person reads the R file of an alleged victim to the public, then that might tell other people that that's okay to do. And if you're telling other people that's okay to do, then a bunch of other people might start doing that. So the first person who did that, to a child, mind you, scumbag, will never back that person. All right? That was then done to her. Doesn't make it okay. Does not make it right. Does not make it acceptable. Never will. So one person does it, then another person does it. Now another person has done it. Great. And this last person hates women. Well, bitches and hoes and sluts. And oh my God, if you do any kind of sex work, I'm sure my shoulders would be a problem. Okay, I have makeup on my face. Oh my God. I was art. I must have asked for it. I wear makeup. That's the kind of feces that apparently this guy likes to spew out there. Not even understanding that as sentient human beings, we have a right to make up our own minds about what we will or will not do for work or to wear clothing or makeup, how we do our hair. We don't need anyone to approve how we dress or live or whatever. If you do sex work, baby, I'm not going to judge you. Times are hard right now out there with the economy. Obviously, apparently this guy doesn't get it. But it's okay for him, a man who apparently, allegedly, seems to hate women, to now read an alleged SA victim's R file. How many more R apologists and God knows who else, people who hate women, are going to start doing this? What if they start doing that to men? What if they start thinking it's perfectly acceptable to do that whenever, wherever, to children? Can we all just stop and fucking think like sentient, rational human beings who are capable of logical thought? Maybe there are some lines that shouldn't be crossed. I'm thinking that needs to be a thing that people maybe need to think about and understand that this could have far-reaching ramifications. May not right now, but I'm talking about 2-3 months down the line. You've got incels out there who love nothing more than dragging women to filth on the regular. They would have nothing. They would see nothing wrong with doing that to any of the two women who have already done it whatsoever at all. Hey, please. If you're one of the pick-me token women, they wouldn't even care. You wouldn't be a pick-me to them, okay? They don't care about women at all. Any woman is what I'm saying. There's a name. We're trying not to do names on here because people are so childish and petty and oh Lord, and get butthurt over a breeze or anything. Just saying. I'm not going off on you, Hands. I'm just like, why for? Just why for? So red lipstick guy is back. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. I am the root of all evil. Okay? When I tell you, when I tell you that I am the evilest evil to ever evil on the face of the planet, I received a book email this time, going on and on and on about how God didn't create women to, defile our bodies and our faces. So once upon a time, during a situation called World War II, women were encouraged to wear red lipstick. You can look it up. There's all kinds of history to back this. It was a particular color. My grandmother wore it, for a majority of my life. Or the color closest to it that she could get. That was her color, period, point blank. And I try to emulate that. And I will wear red lipstick whenever I feel like it. Shoot, I don't even care. I'll wear red lipstick to bed, okay? And it is no one's business. If you don't like it, that's okay. You don't have to like it. Nobody's asking you to wear it. Jesus. Yes, you can send me receipts for that if you'd like to my email. I don't want to repeat that until I've seen, because some people have to play the victim, even when they're doing really fucked up things, and make out like they're not actually an R apologist. They don't actually hate women. She's a woman, but she doesn't hate women. But she's doing all kinds of things that kind of makes her look like she hates women. But okay. Wow. I don't know, man. I don't understand what nothing makes reading and Lord, I have to say this. There is nothing that's ever going to make it okay to read an R report from the police when it's not supposed to be used for entertainment. And this is YouTube. This is supposed to be entertainment. That's not entertainment. That is foul. I don't care how much you dislike someone, okay? I have people on here that to say I dislike them is an understatement, but I would not do that to them. No way, never, nope. But then, morals, ethics, all those things, whatever. I'm trying to catch up with chat a little bit. It's not too bad today, though, so. Oh, right here. Yep, there's something rather creepy about them having it like entertaining nighttime reading. Yeah, it's not. It's not. No, look. It's not. It's just not. Nothing makes it okay. Nothing will ever make that okay. There's no excuse. There's no justification. There's no deflection. There's no nothing that will ever make it okay. Because God forbid, if somebody did that to these people who are doing this, then I would be calling those people out. To, the two women, either one, doesn't matter. Don't like either of them, but I would still call people out for that in a heartbeat. Like the first woman, I can't stand her. Want nothing to do with her. Doesn't matter. It doesn't make it right. Everything in this live stream is opinion only, alleged in theory based on observations, except for the fact that it's never okay to read that kind of report unless you're a lawyer working on something to do with that case, etc., or you're law enforcement, a victim's advocate, something where you're working on that case, right? I mean, this should just be simple logic right here. What's she doing? She has her hangout spot right now. Goofy baby. Hans says, and you know, some of these people have daughters, sisters, etc. Why do they think this is anything less than vile? Because they don't care. Some of them have actually said they don't care. That they've actually said that. So they said that, so I believe them. Yes, we try to really, the main thing is we're trying to focus on behavior more than anything else really on this channel. I think that's orange. Yeah. Have you an issue with my screen name? No, but YouTube might. So, you know, it's YouTube. Yes, please hit the like and subscribe button. I would appreciate it. What is even going on? Hold on 1 second, y'all. Because I don't even know. Okay. Dude's just jealous because they know they'd look like S-word with red lipstick. Yes, probably. I have a feeling that this person, you know, there's been a bit of a conversation back and forth. And I think that, look, here's the thing. If you're in the closet, it's okay. There are churches out there that will accept you. Yeah. Yes. You can come out. It's okay. I'm not going to say your name and out you, but you have outed yourself to me. It's okay. You can wear the red lipstick. And look, this right here, it is called Trust Me from ColourPop. It stays really, really well. Typically, it doesn't come off on my coffee cup very much. Really good stuff. You can wear this. What you doing?
I'm looking for my picky.
Okay, I don't know what that is, but okay. Hey, Northern Classic, how you doing? I've always wore red lipstick. I love red lipstick. I really do. I have a lot of nudes right now, but I really want more red because there's so many shades. Yeah, I'm trying not to mention names because there's a saying here in New Orleans: if you say the devil's name, it'll show up. Kind of like that. And I hate that one word, moist. I just, what is it with that word? Oh, wait. Okay. Yeah, doxing is not right. Doxing is not right. It doesn't matter. It does not matter if there's like no identifying information or whatever. It doesn't matter if it's a public person, but they don't have a private, whatever, social media thing out there to the public, and it's meant to be private, then that's meant to be private. It's really simple and easy to understand. It's not hard. And when you're just doing it because you don't like someone, then it becomes painfully obvious that it's just petty and jealousy and really low energy. Just get over yourself. Go get a hobby. Do something that makes you happy. Jesus Christ. Share Mary says, thank you, chat, for being a respectful dialogue. We are speaking about the behavior, not the actual individual names. Let's not create more material. Thank you all. No creator names, please. Yes. Because some people have no lives. Hey, that girl, how you doing? What's up? Um, um, dope. Okay. When I do that sound, the chat has jumps. That is a special noise only for the streams when the chat jumps. Um, yeah, no, she was not. No. Look, there are things that you cannot disregard. Every police department, if I'm not mistaken, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm an ex-cop, I'm pretty sure that every law enforcement department has or is part of what is called a union. And with these unions, they have attorneys, they have lawyers, union lawyers. Lord. So some random person who is a YouTube personality is going to do what? Suddenly you're better than a union or an attorney. That's the hero victim complex. No, that's you're not actually going to save the day, but you're going to try to use that to make everything look all right. Hey, Just Dom, how you doing? What's up? Hey, allegedly. It's okay. It's all right. You can be late. We have an awesome replay crew, so it's all good. I'm trying. Okay, a little bit of house cleaning. I am trying to catch up with the comments section. It's a lot because sometimes I'll have to go to individual videos, so I'm getting there. And emails, I am almost caught up, but if I haven't caught up to you yet, I'm working on it.
Wait, I almost got you. Wait, I almost got you.
You almost got who? There's why make fun of Waxy? What? Wait, what? Can we? People need to grow up. That is just. Bad art. That's a funny question. I'll just put that right there. And then, yes, please. Yeah, no, it wouldn't. There are so many different. Who are you playing tag with? Your penguin?
No.
The kitty?
No.
Okay, baby.
My kitty's gone.
Kitty's probably hiding. She's probably sleeping somewhere. It's her nap time. Hey, Selfie, how you doing? Yeah, kitties take lots of naps.
We have to find my pet kitty.
We'll go look for her. She might be in your bedroom. You know she has hiding spots in there, right?
She's not hiding spots. She's at home.
Man, I don't know why people are continuing to perpetuate this report. It's messed up. I think it might be a combination of spite and also that childish I can because I want to. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. You know? Um, Hey Josh, how you doing? Hey Menace to Sobriety. I think I've seen a couple of your videos, and they were pretty good. They make me want to learn how to edit stuff better and whatnot. If it's the same, if you're that content creator. Um, well, thank you. Today I was just goofing off. Baby girl picked out the colors, so it's a joint effort. Hey Wanda, how you doing? All right. So with the victim hero complex, that can tie into abuse by proxy. What do I mean when I say that? All right. So let's say you're in a relationship with someone, they're highly abusive. You know they're abusive. Their exes know they're abusive. Other people probably know they're abusive too. But when, not if, when you reach the point of leaving them because you can't handle the abuse anymore, they will slander you. They'll tell everyone they can get to sit down for 5 seconds that the demise of the relationship was your fault. It was your fault. You were at fault. They came in, they did everything they could for you. They were that knight in white shining armor. They saved the day. They had the horse. They had the like jousting lance and everything. They were the knight in shining armor. You were wrong. Now they might have been cheating and doing all kinds of foul things to you, but you were wrong. And somehow they'll typically turn it around, and whatever they were doing, they'll say you were doing it, which is projection, deflection, all the things we've been talking about. But now I'm interjecting hero victim complex into this because it's important. But then also the abuse by proxy. They can continue abusing you if they can get other people on their side, thinking that you're the horrible person who did all the bad things, right? So the abuse won't stop once you've left them. But this can also be friends, coworkers, siblings, or siblings, of course, uh, uh, parents. It can be someone who's abusive and just happens to be in your life. So, how do you counteract the abuse by proxy? That's tricky, right? Just give me 1 second and I'll talk about that. Okay. Alrighty. Yes. Yep. Yes, indeed. Yes, all officers are part of a union, even firefighters. Yes, indeed. Um, okay, so I've heard, not seen that the vile evil bee tweeted a film clip with another creator crying about being doxxed. I, you know, there's a lot of ish going on right now. A lot of ish. Uh, yes, yes, indeed. Um, yeah, um, yeah, Waxy. Certain people have been making fun of Waxy because why not? Um, talk about closing doors. Um, okay, Shermer, I got you. Yes, welcome to everyone just joining. Hey, Kino, how you doing? Oh, Lord, 2 weeks of laundry? I do not envy you. Yeah, my dryer just broke, so yay. That's fun. Fun times. It's like everything is breaking lately. All right, so you're in an abusive situation, and your abuser is doing the hero victim complex BS, trying to make themselves out to be the victim, and really they're not. But you know, in their mind they are, because it's easier to say they're the victim than to actually face the reality that what they've done is horrible. They don't. They won't want anyone else thinking that they're horrible. No, no, no. They want everyone to see the good of them. They want everyone to think that they're wonderful and lovely, and you know, they want the adoration and the respect, but they don't want to actually work for it and do the right thing to gain that, right? So then they'll start doing abuse by proxy. They'll start rumor mills. They'll try to tell everyone that, and they may even make up things, right? Um, you know, they may say that the victim is a drug addict or alcoholic or cheating all over the place, sleeping around, promiscuous, the nuts or sluts thing, right? They're crazy, nuts or sluts. Um, Anything they can do to denigrate and demoralize and humiliate the victim, they'll do. That is just like second nature. Um, so, yeah, yeah, that, I cannot live without a dryer, y'all. Um, cannot. So, how can you combat that? Really, it boils down to there's really not much you can do except go to the people that know you. I've seen some people do this. They go to them and say, this is what he's doing or she's doing. This is what they are doing. I need help. Because this can affect your job, your living situation. Uh, it can affect you on so many different levels in a negative way. All right. A few people I've seen do this go to all their friends, family, their support network, and that actually knows them, and just put it to them like this: um, is any of what is being said true? Let me know if any of it is true. If it is not true, would you mind stepping up to bat for me and telling people the reality? And for one friend of mine, this worked out like a charm. Um, because then those people that the abuser was saying this to started looking at him closer and started really thinking about things. He ended up losing, I mean, in the end, he lost everything. He ended up being chased out of that town, actually. Um, like, he couldn't find a job. Nobody wanted to hire him because if they're like, you know, if you'll do these things, then what else? What will you do if you're in a workspace environment, right? Andy had such a bad reputation that no one wanted to go to the restaurant he was working at. Do you see? Like, you can combat abuse by proxy. It's not easy. It is hard. It is painful. It's just a continuation of the abuse, but now it's on a larger public level. And that does have an effect on your mental health. So, therapy, good idea. It's a good idea. Okay, we're going to talk about it. Y'all want to talk about it? We're going to talk about it. You don't understand why they're attacking her because she is kind. Kind hearted, loving people make easy targets for people like that. Kindness is taken as weakness. I keep saying this. Kindness is taken as weakness. People who are abusive like this, and yes, it is abuse, um, there's very little within themselves of joy. So, and that makes them weak. And what makes them weak makes them angry. So anyone who has what they do not have, they will attack. Charlotte, case in point. Why is she being attacked? Well, for one, her and Waxy both are being honest about things that are going on YouTube and other platforms. They're being honest, right? They're stating their opinion. They dare to state their opinion and speak for themselves. So therefore, they are attacked. They are attacked even more so because they're kind and they're nice. They're not vicious. They won't dig into a person's personal life and air all of that personal information to the general public as if it's just a joke. And I think these people know that Waxy and Charlotte won't do that. So they feel safe in going ahead and attacking these women. But when you take things to a certain point, that's when federal crimes could come into effect. And I know they think that can't happen to them. But when you keep going and going and going and going and going, and you're showing a clear history, a pattern of negative behavior that is malicious and has malicious intent, and it is purposefully harming people, what is cybershocking? What is cyberbullying? Terms of service have already been broken for several things with YouTube. If YouTube ever paid attention, there are a bunch of different channels that wouldn't exist anymore. And I mean, that's blatantly obvious. Yes. Bad Art says they are too stupid to see that being kind is a strength. It takes a lot of strength to be nice to an asshole. A lot. Kino says, I worry a lot about people I care about. That's not right. Yeah, I hear you. You're right. Cindy Luhu says, do you have an opinion on why they are mostly 40-something years old? Don't they have anything more important to hate? Global warming or something. Okay, I'm 47. I can tell you right now, I can think of 20 other things that are way more important than the shit that they're pulling. Do you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do those things because I have more important things to do. So they're old enough to know better. That's what I would say. They're very much old enough to know better. Snoop Medic, everyone remember to take a deep breath and hydrate. Yes. Trigger your positive senses. If I've talked about anything that is triggering, I apologize. But I think it's important to understand that the hero victim complex, because I'm seeing it all over the place. It is amazing. It's like every time I turn around, I'm like, oh geez, well, well, that's interesting. Well, that's abuse by proxy. There's more. This coming week, we're going to talk about way more having to do with certain things. I want you to understand what you're seeing when you see it and what you call it and what it means. I just wonder if these vile, evil bees have had this type of thing done to them in the past and how they're trying to get some payback, albeit on a new person. I mean, if they did have it done to them, it would just be a victim, a sympathy card. It would just be, there would be no connection to, you've done this to someone and now it's done to you. It doesn't feel good, so stop doing it. There's no doesn't seem to be a connection there. Don't do it because you don't want it done. So, like, what goes around comes around is a thing, right? But for some people, let me check on baby girl because she's being quiet. She might be watching her Kindle though. I'll be right back. Such a good baby. All right. Doxing is illegal. You know, good luck getting law enforcement to take it seriously, though. Um, at this point, I think it would take a whole lot of public outcry to get anything done. I don't think that law enforcement takes it, and I keep saying this, laws need to catch up with the technology better, and the enforcement of those laws needs to be taken more seriously. When you have someone apparently posting images of someone's home potentially, and also information about their location and things like that, that is dangerous. People act like it's a friggin' joke. Ha ha, funny, funny, but it isn't. It is not a joke. It's not funny. It's not something to be snarky about. If you're snarky about that, you're just an asshole. You're just an asshole. Bad art. Boomer mentality, I think. Yes. Maybe that's what we'll call them from this point forward. Hey, Boomer. How you doing? Do you need something?
Yes.
What you need?
I don't know.
I got some lipstick on your finger. Hold on one second. Oh, I know.
You got lipstick.
Yes, I do. Do you want a kiss?
Mm.
No. And now you have a little bit of lipstick. Not really. It's just a little bit right there. Did you get it off? Good job. Can you go back in your room? Ah. Where's your Kindle? Oh. Hey, Tina. How you doing? Wait. Hold on. It jumped again. Hey. Shh. I personally hate YouTube ads you cannot skip. Me too. Oh, look, you got your name up there. Prayers for Lori Smith. Yes, indeed. Prayers for everyone. There's a lot going on for people right now. A lot of people going through a lot of things. So prayers to everyone. It is relentless too. They keep going with the hate. Yes. At this point, it's apparent that they have nothing else to offer but hate. And their comedy is just more hate. It's just straight up bullying. It's comedy at somebody else's expense, in a malicious way. And that's just not funny, really. Really, I think it's the lowest form of comedy, personally. That's just me. No, I'm 47. 48 is right around the corner. I don't really feel like it, though. Yeah, I hope her surgery goes well. Surgery's scary, man. I have to run to pick up the kid. Take care. When we're gee, thanks, hands. That's funny. See you later. Have a good evening or morning, depending on where you are. And the chat just jumps again. Oh, okay. Just let me get done with this stream, and I'll do that for you. Okay? Do you want your heart, or do you want a smiley face?
Heart.
Okay, I will do that for you in just a minute. Okay?
Heart is in my face.
Okay, baby. Hey, Hatter, how you doing? I gotta draw a heart on baby girl's face right quick. She needs her heart. Here we go.
It's in my face.
Okay, but you gotta stay still. And yes, it is your face. Yeah, that is all your face.
I'm Batman.
No, you're not a bad man. You're not a man, and you're not bad. You want to go look at your heart? Are you experimenting with facial expressions? Um,
Go up.
Hatter, I don't think you're an a-hole. What? Um, Bunnies. She's bunnies. um, Wait, you're in New York? Wow. When did that happen? Right on. Hey Gwen, how you doing? What's up? Uh, YouTube ad blocker. Yeah. Just saying. Um, ah, there's, man, this chat. Sometimes it jumps so bad that I'm just like, what? Um, okay. So, oh, you're working. Right on, right on. Good thing, Hatter. Glad to hear that. I've been basically, I don't know what word to use. It's not really praying, but I've been doing my ceremonies and stuff and like tossing your hat in the bag as well. Your name in the hat. Oh, God, I can word. Uh, when you're recovering from, man, I hope you're all right. When did that happen? Sidebar. We're gonna focus on Gwen for a minute. There's a lot of that going around lately. I know like 3 or 4 people who've had like mini strokes or other things. Jesus. Yesterday, and you're here saying hi? I just almost choked on my coffee. Hey, what you doing?
I was trying to make.
Then why are you throwing the pillows in there? I already made the bed this morning.
I'm getting ready
For what?
for nighttime.
For nighttime. It's not nighttime, baby. You can help me do that later when it's nighttime, okay? Do you want to go get your bed ready for nap time? She does not like nap time. So,
I don't. I can't. Well, I can't. Not make the bed.
well, why don't you give it a try? You did a pretty good job yesterday. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yes, you did. Um, do do do. Now I'm gonna just throw your name, Gwen, into the hat as well for people to pray for. It's already there, but I'll just throw it in there twice.
A monster.
Well, I mean, I'm sure, you know, that would be a lot. Wait, where are you taking my hat? What are you doing? Are you okay? Um, could I do a video about dealing with an alpha personality? Sure. There's a lot to unpack there. There's a lot to unpack there. Sure, I can do that. Hi, Valley Girl. How you doing? Um, it jumped again. There's a lot of stress in the world lately. Hope it was a one-time event and you are on the mend. Yes, yes, indeed. Hey, you. Where's your Kindle?
I don't know. It's in my bed.
Okay. Can you go wash your Kindle? Balance is off. Gwen says balance is off, but I'm still alive, and that is, yes, that's a good thing. Um, uh, well, I hope that you have a speedy recovery. Uh, Bad Art says it's nighttime here. Naps are my favorite, little miss. If you go for a nap, then I will too. Deal. She hates naps. She hates going to sleep. She wants nothing to do with it. I can get her to eat any kind of vegetable, and she'll like hang and help make her own bed and all that good stuff. But she does not want to take a nap or go to bed ever. Just she's not about it. She just wants to play forever. So Violet Witch says sending positive energy to anyone that needs it. Yes, yes indeed. All right, so um, tomorrow we're going to talk about something else that ties in with the hero victim um, complex and also abuse by proxy and all of these other things. It all ties together, right? Um, and this is all toxic behavior. If you have someone doing this to you, this is abuse. Okay, it may not be the physical abuse that you see in the media and all of that, but it is psychological, emotional. It could even be financial and social abuse. Um, this is abuse. It's just not the physical part. And we place so much importance on the physical part, which is good. That is good. But we need to start placing a lot more importance on the non physical abuse, coercive control, and all of that. Like, it's, gaslighting. All of that is extremely destabilizing to a person, to their mental health, to their life in general. Um, and I think it's really important that we just really start honing in on that and speaking out about it. Everyone. I hope everyone starts speaking out about that because it's so important. Um,
Good morning.
Good morning. It's afternoon though, baby. It's like 7:20. We're gonna have to do bedtime routine soon.
Morning.
Uh, Violet Witch says, "Yeah, I was up at quarter to 6 because Phoenix. Oh no, peed on my bed, so I had to wait, but I fell asleep on the couch. The poor kitty." Um,
No.
Gwen says, "I was that kid. Now naps are my favorite. Dude, me, same. Yes, I love naps. I have to be careful actually because if she actually will lay down and take a nap, usually she wants me to lay down with her. So if I don't watch it, I will fall. I will fall asleep. We call it the baby sleep spell smackdown because resistance is futile. Um, so yes, yeah. That's her. She just wants to play, and I don't blame her. I totally get it. But she gets like overly tired, right? So, you know. Right. Yes, indeed. Um, Shermer says, "Sounds like Phoenix is doing a great job of running that household on his schedule and terms." That's cats. That's cats and dogs. If you think about it, that's what they do. We just, live to serve and protect our kitties and puppies. Um, all right, y'all. So tomorrow's going to be interesting because the topic we're going to be talking about, we're going to be diving into a lot of things that have been going on. Put the word out. There, there's a lot, and there's one thing in particular I really want to talk about, and I really want to give this one thing its own stream. So that's why I'm doing this separate. Because people are throwing this word around like it's just wherever, whatever, and we need to talk about it. So we're going to talk about this tomorrow. Um, yes, we're going to talk about a great many things tomorrow. But I wanted to bring up the victim hero, the hero victim complex, and also um, uh, abuse by proxy today, because that's also extremely important. And I think we need to really give both of those things, their own spaces, um, and consider the effect that has on people, especially that abuse by proxy. If you have someone who's saying, "Oh, this person is uh, whatever," fill in the blank. Think to yourself, have you seen that behavior? Because if you haven't, maybe there's something more going on. So with True Ball of Wax and Charlotte on the web, have you really seen any negative behavior from either of them? I haven't, either publicly or behind the scenes. But it's not just them; it's a bunch of other people as well. So like, think about things, right? Um, those people that you have seen negative behavior from, it seems like lately they're the ones crying foul the loudest against the people that are being victimized. Think about it for a second. Dogs have owners, cat have staff. I don't know. I don't have to walk my cats so they can go to the bathroom. If you think about it for a second, I don't know. Cats are actually pack animals as well, just like dogs are. Cats are just a bit more human, really, like, if that makes sense. Yes, I need to figure out what happened to my coffee cup, is my question. I should have a coffee cup sitting right here. You're making pizza. I low key hate you right now. Damn it. I have nothing to make pizza with right now. But I might go make, I think today I'm going to make spaghetti. Um, yes, and tomorrow is going to be, we're going to talk about some stuff. And we're going to have a panel. But I want you all to be thinking about um, abuse by proxy. Think about the hero victim complex. Get to know that better. Really think about it. You've been in situations where you've seen that happen. I guarantee you. You just didn't know it at the time. Just if you think about it, I mean, right now I can think of 5 or 6 people I've seen do that hero victim thing. And later on, I was like, oh, wow, that there was way more going on than I realized. So just keep it in mind. Um, oh, you suck. You have a cheese pizza in the freezer. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's great. Yes. Gwen says, always is that way. The narcs cry victim the loudest. Right? Yeah. Yep. Snoopmatic, one of my amazing mods. I have 2 amazing mods. It says, please hit the like button, subscribe, and ring that bell so you can be notified of the next video. Yeah, so we were at like 8:25, but then YouTube is YouTube. So if you do like the content, please subscribe or check to make sure you are still subscribed because YouTube. And please do that for all the other content creators that you like because YouTube. They like to make it hard on us. Burritos. Man, if you ever come to New Orleans, there's a place called Juan's Flying Burrito. If you have not been to that restaurant and had a burrito, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. You have missed out. They are so good. And then there's Felipe's. Don't even get me started. Everything's good. Just yes, I'm gonna try to schedule. I'm gonna try to schedule the one for tomorrow today. I have not done that before, but I'm gonna try after I'm done with this live. So we're gonna see. I need to think of a title though. I don't know. Yes, if you are watching and you can't respond because you're in a unsafe situation, I love you. I'm gonna start. Yes, I am gonna start doing the makeup portion again. We do that for a reason, y'all. Anyone who gets irritated by that, I don't know what to tell you. We do that for a reason. So I will be doing that again. Hi, baby. Oh, thank you. Is that the lion?
No, the lion is hurt.
The lion is hurt. Where's it hurt? Right there?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Okay. Okay.
That's shiny.
Um,
Bandits.
alrighty. Food topics. Yes, this is the part where food topics are okay because we're right toward the end. Because I have to go make dinner.
Bandits.
Um,
Bandits.
yes.
Bandits.
Gwen says there's a situation with a couple creators this week where that played out exactly. Yeah. Okay, I will put Band-Aid on. I had to put a Band-Aid on the lion Stuffy because Stuffy has a boo-boo. So give me 1 second, y'all.
Please make the iron feel better.
I will, baby. I promise. Okay? I will do everything I can.
Be careful with the iron.
Uh-huh. I don't know if this is going to stick very well on this one, but we will try.
Dude.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All good. Okay. Enjoy a nectarine and maybe a crunchy snack of some sort. Oh, God, no, I want nectarines. Pineapple. No. Man, pineapple on pizza is so good with the ham. Look, has to be hot. Has to be hot. It is good cold as well, but hot straight out of the oven, fresh. Oh, Lord. Especially fresh pineapple, not the canned stuff. The canned stuff's okay, but gluten-free pot stickers. You have found my weakness. That they're so addictive. Okay, they're so addictive. One of my ex-coworkers used to make them and bring them into work, and I was like, put the plate down, dude. Someone's gonna get hurt. Because when I was pregnant with my oldest, you could not walk into a room with food with me. I was just trying to eat everything. How does childhood abuse cause narcissism disorder? Hey Adam, that I'm not sure. I'm not a therapist. Really, a therapist would be better to ask about that. I had this one therapist I worked with for a while, and she said that it was probably a combination of a survival tactic and also maybe genetic and brain structure and just like environmental, all of that. So it's probably like a combination of things from what I can tell. I am not a therapist though. So, I mean, that's a hard question for me to answer. Um, why am I going to kill you? You're gonna talk about more good food, aren't you? Funnel cake. Really, dude? Oh my god, you're so evil. uh, why I can't watch cooking shows or whatever because I'm just like that's not right. There was this one lady who was making like coffee cake, and I was just like, man, screw everything about you. Um, like if you're not coming to my house to cook it, I don't, you know, just saying. Pineapple is in season here. Man, it would be amazing to have like just walk outside your house and grab some pineapple and come back in. It's one of the things I miss about Florida. Orange trees, just grapefruit trees. Just my grandmother would go out. What you want? It freaked me out the first time she did it. Pretzels with almond butter. Oh, mmm, that sounds good. Maybe with a little bit of honey. Maybe like a little pinch of brown sugar. Uh, yes, the content is not meant to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of your physician or other qualified health provider. Yes. Dr. Romani. I've watched like one of her videos a few months ago. I really want to watch more of her content, but I don't have enough hours in the day. I I liked the video I watched though. Hey Rachel M, how you doing? Hey Kim S, how you doing? Okay. Anything with almond butter. Yes. Or Nutella. Nutella is really good too. All right, y'all. I have to get running and make dinner. I have no idea. I want to eat everything now, so I don't know what I'm going to make. Man, it's going to be hard to figure out. Hey. Whoa. Okay. There you go. You're welcome, baby. She's one of the premier researchers on narcissism. Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, so now I'm going to have to go watch her content. Okay. Silly butt. Go check out Sharemare's. She has a channel with a bunch of videos, and they're really good with guinea pigs, and they are too cute. All right, guys, I'm gonna get going, but you can rewind and watch the replay. I appreciate everyone who's here. Remember, you have the right to say no. Your no should be respected, always. And if you're dealing with somebody who is, being a harmful person, I almost said something else, but just yeet them into the sun. You don't need any of that. Not at all. Right. Stay safe, stay hydrated, positive thoughts, positive life. Yes, indeed. And here is Sharemare's channel with the cute little guinea pigs. Y'all are on the same wavelength. All right, y'all. I'll be back tomorrow at 6. I will try to be on time because this is going to be we're going to dive into it tomorrow, and I'm going to try to do a panel as well. So be ready for 6 o'clock. And I will, 6 o'clock my time, Central Time. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.